Hi there, I'm Ariel Selwyn. I'm a certified health coach and I've been with the Juice Plus company for 4 years. And I just want to show you how I share the product with prospects and then some objections that I commonly get. So I have a prospect here and I'm going to show you how I share the product. So this is the One Simple Change brochure. And what I do is I open it up to where you can see the trio. And that's what I start with immediately. So my prospect is here in front of me. You can't see him, but you're going to hear him in a second. So this is our most popular product, the trio. And these are the 30 fruits and vegetables that you're going to get in the trio. So what happens is we have contracts with farms that only grow for us, and they let it grow to peak ripeness so that you're getting the highest nutritional density possible. So when you buy your produce at the grocery store, it's not grown to peak ripeness because it has to sit on the truck and fly on the airplane and have shelf life. So at Juice Plus, it's grown to peak ripeness, and that what happens is they pick it and they put the whole piece of produce into large grinders. So the reason that's important is because we can't eat, when we eat an apple or a pineapple or an orange, we can't eat the core, the seeds, the stem, the skin, and a lot of nutrients are in that. So a lot is lost when we eat it, just like in juicing, a lot of that's lost. So at Juice Plus, they put the whole piece of produce into these large grinders like a Vitamix or a blender, and we're getting all those nutrients. So they grind it up and they dehydrate it at low temperature so the water is removed, and they're left with those powders, the antioxidants and phytonutrients, and those are put into capsules or chewables. So we are to get the recommended servings of fruits and vegetables today is 9 to 13, and if we're honest, most people don't get that. So this helps bridge the gap between what our body needs and what it actually gets. And so my story is that my health spiraled downward 8 years ago, and I was really sick. I had migraine headaches, severe abdominal pain, nausea, flu-like symptoms, and I was being a mom from a couch. And no doctors were helping. They were sending me from doctor to doctor to doctor, and I was at Johns Hopkins, Mayo Clinic, and then I went the alternative route, and I started studying nutrition out of desperation. And I learned the power of food, and that really the person with the most plants wins. And I just felt like I could not get enough plants into my diet no matter how hard I tried. And I was juicing and chopping and really radically changed what my family was eating. And then I was introduced to Juice Plus about a year after that. And I knew, at first I was skeptical, but once I saw how it was made from farm to capsule, it made complete sense to me because it had a nutrition label versus a vitamin label. So I knew it was whole real food. The FDA recognizes it as food. It's also NSF certified, which means that it has a higher standard than organic. So organic can be up to 30% contaminated, but NSF certification means that it goes through more rigorous testing than organic. So it's 100% pure. It's so pure that it can be tested on pregnant women, cancer survivors, and Olympian athletes. So I didn't need to have any research. I knew from what I studied in nutrition that fruits and vegetables were good for us. It protected our cells from oxidative stress. It repaired and protected our DNA, and that was what was important to me. But I thought it was amazing that the company took an extra step and had gold standard placebo-controlled peer-reviewed studies done that were published in leading medical journals around the world. So in a nutshell, that is what I do when I present the product. So I just presented that to a prospect, and he's going to have some questions for me. So does that make sense to you?
Yes, I think it makes sense, and it looks really good. I just, the one thing I thought of was that, I'm already on some really good multivitamins that my doctor recommended, and, I think that's working for me. How is this different than the multivitamins that I would be having now?
Right, that's a great question. So when you look at the label on a multivitamin, you have a small amount of mega doses of synthetic isolated vitamins. One apple, when you compare that to the label on Juice Plus, the label on Juice Plus doesn't look impressive because they can't fit all of the nutrition that's actually in Juice Plus on the label. But the label on Juice Plus has a nutrition label, not a supplement label, not a vitamin label. So the difference is, for example, one apple has over 10,000 phytonutrients and over 100,000 antioxidants. So you can imagine what you're getting in all these 30 fruits and vegetables. So when you take a multivitamin, again, it's mega doses of synthetic isolated vitamins that our body is not able to readily use. So you're either going to excrete them in your urine, or your body's going to desperately pull from your bones and tissues to get those other vitamins and nutrients that it needs to work together in synergy with those isolated mega doses of vitamins. The difference again is that the apple or the food has over, like I said, the apple has over 10,000 phytonutrients and over 100,000 antioxidants. That they're really small amounts of each one of those, tiny, tiny amounts, but they all work together in synergy to more effectively work in your body. So like a multivitamin, if you take too much, you're going to overdose and hurt your body. Whereas with food, you can't overdose because your body knows what to do with it. So you could eat bags and bags and bags and bags of apple, but your body knows what to do with those nutrients. Does that make sense?
Yes, thank you. That makes sense. So I can understand that these are real foods, but one thing I wanted to share, I already eat very healthy and I do juicing. And so I just, I'm not sure why I would want to add this.
Right. Well, like I said, the person with the most plants wins. The recommended number of servings is 9 to 13. Are you getting 9 to 13 servings per day? Are your kids getting 9 to 13 servings per day? Or what about your spouse? And, the recommended amount is 9 to 13. But what I realized when I was studying nutrition is that really we can never get enough plants. Our cells are damaged by free radicals every day. And when I say they're damaged by free radicals, that means that, we encounter oxidative stress every day from lack of sleep, poor diet, stress, and even good things like exercise. So when we have free radicals coming into our body, they do damage to our healthy cells every day, and they're missing an electron. The antioxidants that come into our body have an extra electron, and the only place we get antioxidants is from the plant world. So we have to constantly be combating those free radicals every single day. So we have to be pouring and flooding our bodies with plants every single day. And really, I don't think anyone gets enough plants every single day. Does that help?
Yes, that makes sense. Another thing I wanted to share, my family's already pretty healthy and we don't really have any major health problems. And so, I'm just trying to understand, why I would want to add this when we're already doing okay, it seems like.
Right. So I love the image of an iceberg, and above the water, you see the tip of the iceberg, and it looks big already, but really under the water is a part of the iceberg that we don't see. And that's the huge part that we don't see. And it's the same with our health. The tip of the iceberg is the part that we say, we don't think we have really many health problems. And it's the same when you get on Juice Plus. That's the part that you feel the difference. You feel healthy now. And then when you get on Juice Plus, you might see, oh, well, I sleep better and I have more energy. And, maybe my bowel movements are better. And, my mood is a little bit better. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. But the part underneath, that's all the part that you can't feel. What is going on in your cardiovascular system? What's going on with your DNA? What's going on with your cells? That's the part you can't see, and you might not feel when you're on Juice Plus. But we know from research that your cells are being protected from free radicals, your DNA is being protected and repaired, and your cardiovascular system is being protected as well, and so much more from the Juice Plus that you're getting into your body. Does that kind of help?
That does help. Thank you. And I wanted to ask you, I was looking at your website and I was talking to my spouse and just feel like it costs a little too much.
Right. Well, when you break it down, the trio, that's our most popular product, and that's the fruits, vegetables, and the berries. That's your 30 fruits and vegetables per day. That is $2.38 a day for 30 fruits and vegetables, and they're NSF certified, so they're better than organic. And I don't know anyone that can't afford $2.38 a day, and anyone that can buy 30 fruits and vegetables, organic, better than organic fruits and vegetables for $2.38 a day. The average American spends $3 on a cup of coffee per day. So if you just put that cup of coffee back, or if you just think about, what could I put back on the shelf this week? What could I put back on the shelf today? And then you can replace it with that nutrition that your body needs. I also like to share with anyone who's struggling with the cost what we call the healthy living plan. And that's where you can virtually cover the cost of your Juice Plus for the first 4 months. And what that means is you place your own Juice Plus order, and then you share with 2 outside households. So you're helping 2 other families get healthy. within a 30-day window, and you not only are making the retail sales profit back, but you're also bumped up to the first commission level, and the company sends you a $100 thank you check, and that virtually covers the cost of your first 4 months supply of Juice Plus. Now, you are technically a representative with the company, but we have no monthly quotas, so you don't have to do anything after that if you don't want to. What we call that is the family plan. Or you could say, you know, I'm really enjoying this, I want to help other people get healthy, and we help you take the next step.
Okay, that kind of makes sense. Can you share a little more about the business opportunity?
Sure. So that's the first step, and you pay $50 to sign up. And immediately when you pay that $50, you get the retail sales profit. And then, like I said, the next step would be the healthy living plan. After that, if you want to do more, it's what we call the 2000 plus. Now, the 2000 plus, you have a 60-day window, and you're bringing on another team member. Now, all of our products have points. So the reason we call it the 2000 plus is because you're accumulating 2,000 points between you and that new team member within that 60-day windows based on the products that you and that team member sell to other outside households within that 60-day window. Now, after that 60 days, you will get a $250 bonus, your sponsor will get a $250 bonus, and you will be bumped up to the next commission level. You'll also have the opportunity to do what we call qualify your business, which is an extra 5% performance bonus on your customers and your team member. Does that make sense?
That does. Yeah, I think my only hesitations with the business part would be, you know, I'm just concerned I don't have time, and I know I'm not a salesperson.
Right. Well, we don't want salespeople on our team. We want people who care about other people. Our business is about relationships and helping other people get healthy. Our mission is inspiring healthy living around the world. So I've never felt like I've sold Juice Plus. I've never felt like a salesperson. I am just someone who loves the product, loves the business, and shares the health of Juice Plus, just shares what the product is, like I just did with you. Now, the other thing about feeling too busy, this is not something extra that you add to your life. This is something that can fit into your life. And, you know, I spoke about my health being really poor years ago. And I started with a company with Juice Plus when my health was still really bad and I was homeschooling 4 kids. So I was not adding it to my life. I was fitting it into my life. And I was thinking, you know, who am I going to see today? Who can I talk to today? And you can pick up that phone and call friends. You can message people on Facebook. Just wherever you're going that day, bring a Juice Plus sample, bring a Juice Plus pamphlet, add it, you know, just talk to them about what Juice Plus is. I'm really excited about this new product. You know, would you be willing to get on a 3-way call? I'm really excited about this product. Can I share more with you? You know, it's not about adding another thing to your life. It's about fitting it in and talking to those people who are in your circles already. Does that help?
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you so much for this evening. I hope this video was helpful.